report, what are the components will be helped to the Power BI, and what are the components are available in Power BI, and what are the components are working individually, how they are working individually. We have seen that, right? So in that components we are done what is Power Query and what is Power View, what is Power Pivot, right? And what is Power BI desktop, right? So far we have done this, right? Have we done this Power Query? And what are the extractions, how you can do that extractions and transformations, and what is Power Pivot? We have done this, right? And what is Power BI desktop also, right? Any doubts so far? Any doubts? Am I audible to you,
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
everyone? So we are done up to Power BI desktop, right? Any doubts
Yes.
here? If you're clear up to here means I'm ready to move for next one.
Okay. Yes, understood.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So now we are having the we are having the components in the Power BI, Power Pivot, Power View, Power BI desktop, right? Apart from that, Power View also, right? So we have done that up to Power BI desktop. Today we are going to see one more component. What is that? One more component, that is Power BI services. Okay, so that is the Power BI services. What is Power BI services? Helps how the Power BI services will be helps to Power BI. See, once you created, if you followed your workflow of the Power BI, once you created your report, what you have to do? You need to publish your report to your Power BI services, right? So you need to publish your report to Power BI services, right? Why we need to publish, or why we need to share your report to the Power BI services? Why? Because from the Power BI services, you can share your report to your end user. And apart from that, in Power BI services, what you can do? In Power BI services, what you can do means you can collaborate with your colleagues. You can collaborate with your teams, and also here you can create your dashboard, right? You can use some schedule refreshing with the help of the Power BI services, right? In the Power BI services only you can create a dashboard, right? See, while we are discussing what is Power BI, the Power BI is the data visualization tool which is helps to create report and then dashboard, right? So, but here you need to know two things. The report, whenever you have been created that report, the report you can create in Power BI desktop only. As clear? The report you can create Power BI desktop only, with the help of the Power BI desktop only. But if you need to create any dashboard, it will possible in Power BI services only. Is it clear? Is it clear? So in the Power BI services, you can create your dashboard. Now, what is dashboard and what is report? Right? Now, what is dashboard means? The dashboard is a collection of the component which is created in Power BI services itself, and it is a single page report. Now, where you can create this in Power BI services only. And apart from that, in Power BI services, you can give some restrictions to your data or the report. Yes or no? It's clear. Now coming to the report means the report also a collection of the visualization. And apart from that, the report is a having multiple pages. The report is having multiple pages and which is created in Power BI desktop only. So once you created your report, you need to publish to your Power BI services. So there you can collaborate with your teammates, and there you can give some roles, right? There you can create some roles, and there you can create some roles with the help of the user IDs. So here, with the help of the Power BI services, you can share your data and the report to the end user or senior management of whoever it is. Clear everyone? What is Power BI services will be helps to how the Power BI services component will be helps to Power BI. Clear? Any doubts?
No.
Clear.
So you don't worry. The Power BI services component we will see practical sessions. What is the Power BI services and how it will be helps to Power BI services. Just you need to know the basic thing about the component, how it will be helps to the Power BI while we are creating the dashboard and the report. Clear? Now one
Yes.
more component is there. One more component is there, which is called Power Maps. Which is called Power Map. The Power Map is responsible for creating interactive geographical data visualization in Power BI. So we know that. See, we know the Google Maps, right? How it will be helps to you? How it will help to you? How you can use it? Google Maps. Hello, am I audible to you guys? Please
Bro,
respond.
Yeah,
Provides
yes.
directions.
Yes, yes. So it will be helps to you to get a directions, right? Is it possible to only with the help of the directions to go your destination? To identify your destination, what you need to do?
Landmark.
Landmark. How it will be possible in visual?
Yes.
Yes or no? See,
Yes.
whenever it is having the geographical information in a visual, it will be called as a map, right? But
Yeah.
what is the use of the Power Map? What is the use of the maps in Power BI? What is the use of the maps in Power BI? What is the use of what is use it is? See, for example, if you consider the example, it is everyone know this Flipkart and Amazon e-commerce applications, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there only in India the Amazon? They are maintaining globally, right? The business. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? So they are maintaining the business global. It means worldwide they are maintaining the business, right? So for example, how many countries are there? How many regions are there? How many cities are there? And in every country, every city, every year, how the business is growing on, how the business is not good, where the, in where city, in which city I'm not see in which city the business is not performing good, in which region is the business is not performing good. Is it possible to show in a table visual? Is it
No.
possible? Why because there will be huge of the data, there will be having the huge amount of the data. And one more thing, the businessman or the business user cannot analyze physically physically with every country and every region and every city, right? So if they need to know in what city, at what city my business is going good, at what region my business is going good, if they need to know, they should go for maps. The geographical maps will be helps to end users. Is it clear why the power maps are there? How it will be helps to the Power BI while we are creating the geographical visualizations in Power BI? Clear? Clear everyone?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, fine. And one more thing we are going to see here. One more thing is the Power BI Q and A component. It's very important and very intelligent component available in Power BI. Why? Because see the Power BI Q and A. What is Power BI Q and A? The Power BI question and answer component. And what it is? What is use of this? It allows you to ask any question as of your requirement, right? You can ask any question as of your requirement to the Power BI and you can get the prompt answer. Prompt answer means the exact answer and the quick answer. Yes or no? So the prompt answer the Power BI can give you including the visual. You no need to create any visual. Whenever you're asking any question to the Power BI regarding with your data in natural language, you can ask that. See, for example, I'm having 10 years of data or the 15 years of the data. So 2000 to 2023 years of data I'm having so far. So in that years of the data, in these years of the data, I need to fetch only 2017 and 2018 and 2019 years of the data only. Okay, for example, if I'm having this requirement, what I will do is directly I will open that power q and a component, right? Here I can ask that easily what is the total sales or what are the maximum sales, how the sales are the performing in the year of 2017, 18 and 19. Is it any coding language or any queries? Is there anything? Nothing, right? So you can ask in your natural language. How we are communicating here, you can ask to Power BI. The Power BI is very intelligent. It will be give you the result with the help of visualizations, right? And it is giving you the perfect visual for this requirement. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
So what are the components we covered so far? Power BI, Power BI services, Power Map, Power BI Q and A, right? And Power View, right? The Power View we have seen this here, right? So what is Power View? Sorry, yeah. So the Power View, there is a simple thing. It is with the help of the Power View, you can create a visual where you can create where you are creating the visual, where you are analyzing the data, where you are analyzing the visual. It will be happening in Power View only. Where the visuals will where the visuals are displaying in the Power BI desktop, that will be called as Power View. That's it. That's all about the Power View. Clear?
Yes.
So we are done. We are done all the components of working, right? We are done all the components of working. How it will? What is that? What is that? So we are done this, right? Power Query Editor, Power View, Power Pivot, what it is, Power BI Desktop, what it is, and Power Q&A, Power Apps, sorry, Power Maps, Power BI Services, the Power Mobile Apps, the Power Mobile Apps. The Power Mobile Apps means in Power BI, you can create or you can develop an app. You can develop an application in Power BI Services, right? What is application? The entire reports you can include, you can insert in a single application. That application you can publish to your end user or your teammates. You can get it in your mobiles. Okay, it will be happening in Power BI services, right? Clear? Any doubts so far? The working of the components and the components in Power BI, clear everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now
Yeah, it's clear.
see, we have
Power
done that.
BI mobile apps and Power Apps are same.
Sorry.
Power BI mobile apps and Power Apps are same.
Power Apps and Power BI mobile apps not the same. Both are not same.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. See, Power Apps it is a particular different component. It is who are working as a Power Platforms. They should know that Power Apps and Power Automate, including that. Right? Clear?
Clear.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So now, so far we have discussed up to here, right? So the need of the Power BI we discussed yesterday, right? Sorry, the need of the database as a developer, right? And working of the components. What are the components are available? We try to understand every component to elaborate each and every one, right? And how it will be helps to users, right? Power Query, Power Pivot, Power BI Desktop, right? The Power Query will be helps to Power BI, right? It means you can extract and transform your and load your data, right? Yes or no? And in the Power Query, there will be having some language which is called mesh of language, right? And coming to one more thing, it is Power Pivot. What is Power Pivot? It acts as creating a modeling the data, creating the modeling of the data, right? The data you can model as of your wish with respect to your requirements, right? Apart from that, in Power Pivot, you can write some DAX functions. Why we need to write the DAX functions? To create calculated columns and new measures and calculated tables. That's clear, everyone? And Power BI Desktop. The Power BI Desktop is interacted with each and every component in Power BI. So it is a free application. You can connect with the help of the Power BI multiple data sources. Right? Clear, everyone? And we have seen this, the rest of the components. Clear, everyone? Can I move for next one? Any doubts?
No.
Okay, fine. So now, if you follow your architecture of the Power BI, okay, what is the first thing? What is step one you need to do? We have done that, right? The architecture of the Power BI, the working of the Power BI, the workflow of the Power BI, the pipeline of the Power BI. We have done that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is the first step in Power Query, in Power BI architecture?
Importing data into Power BI desktop.
Yes, super. See, importing the data into Power BI desktop. Now, the thing is you have to know how you can import your data, how you can import your data from the data sources, right? With the help of the data sources, you can connect the data and you can import or you can create report in your Power BI. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes
Yes.
or no? So now we are going to see what is the data source, right? Why? Because the data will be stored in the database. Those database we will be called as data source in Power BI, right? So for the Power BI, which data is gathering into the Power BI, from where we are gathering that from where we are gathering the data for the Power BI to create reports or to build up the dashboards, we will call that is as data source. That's clear. So what is the data source exactly, right? The sources are nothing but from where you are gathering the data for the Power BI to create visualizations or reports or dashboards, right? Clear. And now you need to know one more thing. In the data sources, see, we know that it is a good feature available in Power BI. The Power BI is able to connect 90 plus data sources, right? It is possible in Power BI. Yes or no? We discussed it in the features, right? The maximum features. Yes, right? So with the help of the Power BI, you are able to connect with 90 plus data sources. What are the data sources we discussed? SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, Excel. Some data sources we have given one example, right? Yes or no? So okay, fine. See, actually, if you didn't get it is, see, for example, I will ask you one thing. What is the source for the ocean and the river? What is the source for ocean and the river?
Rain.
Rain, right? So can I say the rain is a source for the rivers and ocean? Why? Because from where it is getting the water, that will be called as the source, right? For according to river and ocean. Yes or no? So the same thing from where I am gathering the data, that will be called as my data source. Why? Because the clients will be stored the data in the databases. Here we are calling as data source. Right? Clear? Are you clear? The first step, collecting the data or importing the data from the data source. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it clear? And one more thing, you are trying to connect the data with, you are trying to get the data from the data source. How you can get the data? How you can get the data? See, with the help of the data connectivity modes, we discussed it in the features also, right? Yes or no? There is a data connectivities, there is a multiple data connectivities are available, right? It is a one of the feature. See, for example, my data is in SQL Server, right? How can I get this data into my Power BI? See, the data is not in Power BI, right? The data is not in Power BI, but I need to create the data. I need to create some visuals with the help of the data. But the data is in database only. It means the data source. So what I have to do? I need to pull my data into Power BI, right? I need to pull my data into Power BI. How it is possible? How it is possible? If you need to pull your data or if you need to gather your data from the data source to Power BI, in Power BI, there will be having some connectivity modes. Whenever you are trying to gather the data into Power BI from the data source, you should need to connect the data to the Power BI. Is it clear? Is it clear? See, this is my Power BI, this is my Power BI, this is my Power BI, and this is my data source where my data has been stored, and this is my data source where my data has been stored, and this is also my data source where my data has been stored. Right? See, in this data source, I'm having the data. This data I need to pull into the Power BI. Right? This data I need to pull into my Power BI. Then only I'm able to create any visual. Yes or no? We are having the data, right? We are having the data, we are having the technology, right? We are having the technology and we are having the data in the data source. If you didn't pull the data into Power BI, is it possible to create any visual? Is it possible to create any visual? No, right? No, right? So what you have to do, you should pull the data into the Power BI. How it is possible? With the help of connectivity modes. With the help of connectivity modes. So what is connectivity? What is connectivity? See, for example, you're having a mobile, you need to charge your mobile. What you have to do? You're having only the mobile and with the adapter. Is it possible to charge your mobile? Is it possible to charge your mobile with the help of only adapter?
No.
So what you have to do? You should give some connection in between adapter and your mobile. Then only you are able to get your charge your mobile. Yes or no? So
Yes.
Yes.
you're having
Yes.
every source. You are having every source, but you need to give some connectivity between your Power BI technology and your data source. See, for example, you are having the data in the Excel. Without pulling the data, how you can create a visual? Yes or no? So what you have to do is you need to create a connection or you need to import the data into Power BI. If you want to import your data or if you need to pull the data into Power BI, you should go for connectivity modes, right? Connectivity modes. So in Power BI we are having three types of modes available in Power BI to connect the data. To connect the data source to the Power BI, we are having three modes are available. One is import mode, and one is direct query mode, and one is live connection mode. Right? One is import mode, direct query mode, and live connection mode. With the help of these connectivity modes only, you can pull the data into Power BI. Is it clear? Clear,
Yes.
everyone? So now we know how to get the data into Power BI with the help of the giving the connectivity mode. With the help of the connectivity mode, we can pull the data into Power BI. But what is import mode? What is import mode? Okay, what is import mode means? The import mode is one of the connectivity mode available in Power BI to get the data from the data source. Right, clear? And whenever you are trying to use or whenever you are choosing the import connectivity mode to get the data into Power BI, right? What is the data is available in the data source? Okay, what is the data is available in the data source? The entire data and the tables and the columns, every selected columns and the tables will be in Power BI insights, right? It will be inside the Power BI. Whenever you are connecting the data with import mode, whenever trying to pull the data to the Power BI from the data source, the entire data, it means almost you are trying to copy in the data, you are trying to copy in the data into the Power BI from the data source. Is it clear? Did you got it? Okay, we will see here, what is import mode. Okay, the selected tables and the columns are imported into Power BI desktop. As I said now, why I need to import this data into the Power BI desktop? As of you need to create or interaction, you need to create some visuals or interaction visuals, and Power BI desktop uses the imported data. If you want to create a interacted visuals, okay, if you want to create an interacted visuals, the Power BI desktop using the imported data. What is the data you imported into Power BI desktop? With the help of the data only you can create a visual. Right, Priya? Are you clear here? Yes or no? Please be active.
Yes.
Why no one is responding here? Guys, please be active. Okay. See, and one more thing. The second thing is the metadata and the body of the table of the data will be inside the Power BI. As I said right now, whenever you are copying the data or you are gathering the data into Power BI with the help of the import mode, the entire data will be inside the Power BI. That's clear. And the thing is, you need to know what is this? What is this?
Raw data.
Metadata.
Meta.
Not raw data. See, the metadata means the data about the data will be called as metadata. It means the information about the data. For example, I'm having this Harsha Trainings, okay, or else, sorry, I'm having the data sets. Okay, fine. Now, these all are my data sets. These all are my data sets. Okay. Now, I will select one data set, which is called car data. Okay, the car data. What is this source? What is this source? What is this source? CSV file.
Excel.
It is a CSV file and it is a Excel workbook. Yes or no? This is a CSV file and this is a Excel workbook. Now, this is my source, right? This is my source and this is my data only. But when I'm saying that metadata, when I'm saying that metadata, where is my data? The information about the data. The information about the data. What is mean by information about the data? This the car data is my data, but the information means it is where it is, where it is, the location of the data, the information. This is my information about this data, right? It is stored. Yes or no? It is in this location. It is in this location, the disk in the HP, the users folder, HP folder, desktop, in my desktop, in the dataset folder, this data is there. So what is this? This is an information about a data. It means an information about an information will be called as metadata. Is it clear? Is it
Clear.
clear or not?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. Now we will back. So now the metadata and the body of the table of the data will be inside the Power BI. Whenever you're using this import mode. Okay, you will see that. See the entire Power BI what we are going to see in future practical sessions. Only we are using that import mode only. Okay, we will see the direct query mode also. But why? Because every project will be depending on import mode only. Major projects, I mean, every project will be having only import mode. I will let you know that why only. Why everyone preferring import mode. Someone preferring direct query mode also. Someone preferring live connection mode also. But we need to know some differences between them, the connectivity modes. Okay, that is I'm trying to say for you. Right, clear? So there is some restriction of the data size that is up to 1 GB. Okay, there is the restriction of the data size whenever you are trying to get the data with the help of the import connectivity mode, right? There is a restriction up to 1 GB of data only you can import that data into Power BI. Is it clear? Is it
Yes.
clear? So now the question is if my data is greater than 1 GB, what I have to do? You can go for directly direct query mode, right? Or else without using the direct query mode also it is possible. There is a restriction, still it is possible. Are you getting that? There is a restriction of 1 GB of data. Okay, there is a restriction of 1 GB of data when I'm using that import mode. Okay, but my data is more than 1 GB, it means greater than 1 GB. Still it is possible to import the data more than 1 GB in Power BI. How it is means there will be having some license. There will be having some license. See, in Power BI we are able to having some licenses which are free license. It means no need to purchase anything, no need to spend any cost. It is a free of cost. Okay, they will be having the pro license, they will be having the premium license. Okay, see there is a one topic about the licenses. We need to know everything also about that. Okay, forgot about that. We will see a particular topic regarding that Power BI licenses. What are the licenses are available? Okay, if you are having pro license, what you can do, what you can't do, what is possible with the pro license, what is impossible with the free license, everything we will see that. Clear?
Yes.
So there is a restriction. There is a restriction of the data when you are using that import mode. That is up to 1 GB of data only. You can import the data into Power BI from the data source. Okay. And one more thing, whenever you're choosing that import mode to work, the all three views are available in Power BI, such as report view, data view, and then model view. We will see that one. See today, the end of this session I will let you know that how to install the Power BI. Okay, once we install the Power BI, how the Power BI desktop will be there. Okay, in that Power BI desktop we are able to see, we are able to get report view, model view, and then data view. We will see that. Okay, just wait for few minutes. Okay, we will see that. Clear? And now whenever you need to go for import mode, whenever you're working with import mode, the import mode connectivity, you can write any DAX function in the Power BI. You can write any DAX function. It means we are having 1000 plus DAX functions are available in Power BI. In those 1000 DAX functions, you can write all the DAX functions. You are able to write every function while you are working with import mode. Is it clear? And one more thing, whenever you're working with import mode, you can use multiple data sources at a time to gather the data and to pull the data. You can use multiple data sources at a time At a time means, for example, I'm having four tables. Okay, I'm having four tables from the different data sources. Okay, four tables. One, two, three. See, four tables is the first table I'm having in SQL, and one more table I'm having in Excel, right? And one more table I'm having in Azure, and one more table I'm having as CSV data source. Okay, CSV data source. But I need every table. I need to get every table into Power BI. How it is possible? How it is possible? With the help of import mode, import connectivity mode. So what is mean by this? You can collect the data, you can gather the data from the different multiple data sources at a time. You can use many data sources to get the data. Okay, from these four data sources also I can get the data. Is it clear? Now when you choose to use import mode, you are going to creating a copy of the data source into the Power BI. The entire data in Excel or SQL or CSV or Azure, whatever it is data stored in this data source, the entire data will be copied to Power BI. What is mean by copy? What is mean by copy? For example, I'm having the 10. If I did copy this here, it will be having like 10. It means it will be there here, it will be there here. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's all about the import connectivity mode. So what is import connectivity mode? The import mode is used to pull the data or get the data into the Power BI, right? So the selected tables and the columns are imported into the Power BI desktop as you create or interact with a visualization, right? And the Power BI desktop uses the imported data, which the data is imported into the Power BI. With the help of the data, the Power BI can able to create any visual, any interacted visuals, right? And and one more thing, the metadata and the body of the table of the data will be inside of the Power BI while you are using that import mode, right? Apart from that, there is a restriction. It means the data restriction is there. Up to 1 GB of data only you can able to gather, you can able to pull the data into Power BI. When you're working with import mode, you are able to get three views are available here. One is report view, data view, and then model view. Somewhere I'm getting disturbance, please go on mute. Someone making noise, please go on mute. Yeah, thank you. See, the report view, data view, and model views are available. Okay. See, when I'm saying that you can write all the DAX functions, where you can write DAX functions as we discussed it so far. Can anyone? Can anyone please? Where we can write the DAX functions? In which component I'm asking that? See, in Power Pivot component, we are able to write the DAX functions, right? Yes or no? So in Power Pivot, what we can do that? In Power Pivot, we can write the DAX functions to create calculated columns and measures and new calculated tables. It means where we can modeling the data. It means whenever you are able to model view, whenever you are able to get the model view, in this model view, you can write the DAX functions. Yes or no? Why no one is answering my questions? Are you getting or not? I'm not sure that. Am I audible to you? Hello?
Yes.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Then why no one is responding here? See, if you are giving any respond, if you are giving any answer to my questions, it will be like an encouragement to me, right? Whenever you guys are encouraging me, I'm very interested to teach you, right? The more things about the Power BI. Yes or no?
Yes.
Fine. See, please be active, guys. Please be respond. Please be as a responsible. Okay, fine. See here in the import mode, what we can do, we have seen here, right? Right, guys. Now we are going to see that one more data connectivity mode, right? One more connectivity mode. What is that one more connectivity mode? One is import mode and one is directory mode and another one is live mode, right? Live connectivity mode. Now we are able to know about direct query mode. Now what is direct query mode? See, the most important question in interviews, right? The most important question in interviews are, it is one of the most important question in interview. If there is no question in any interview, the interview is, there is no any interview. Without this question, there is no any interview. It means everyone can ask this. Everyone, any interview, you will face this question. In any interview, if you attend any interview, you should face this question. The most important question in interviews. Why? Because you should know how you can get the data. Yes or no? You should know how you can get the data. You should know whenever you are using this connectivity mode, what is going on? What are the restrictions are there? What I can do with the help of import mode? What I can do with the help of the directory mode? Then only you are able to get the data into Power BI, right? So it is the most important question in interview. Any interview, if you face any interview, this question will be raising from the interviewers. So that's why, see, what are the things I'm giving the basic things in technical round. So far, what are the discussions we are done? Every topic will be in the interviews. Every topic, each and every topic will be in interviews. Why? Because these are the basic things. They will be ask you in technical round only the basic things. Yes, right? Sorry. Okay. So please be listen carefully. That's clear.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah. We will see that. We are going to see the diet query mode. What is diet query mode? We know that import mode, right? Import connectivity mode. Right now, we are going to see that what is how the diet query mode is different with import mode. When we need to go for diet query mode, when we need to go for import mode. Right now, we are trying to understand this. See, there is no data imported or copied into the Power BI, right? There is no data imported or copied into the Power BI. See, there is no data is importing into the Power BI. Then how we can create a visual? See, if you want to create any visual, we need some data, right? But whenever you are using that, no data, there is no data is importing into the Power BI. Then how we can create that visual? That is the thing. No need to import the data into Power BI. Just you need to create a connection between data source and Power BI, right? You are going to creating a connection. See, when you choose to use this mode, you are creating or you are establishing a connection to the data source, then getting the data from there only. It means you are able to get the data from the data source only which data you have been selected. See, in import mode, what we can do, if we are having the data in 4 data sources or any multiple data sources, we can get it, right? But whenever you're working with direct query mode, which data source you have been selected, from this data source only you can get the data. It means you can work with the data only. It means you can work with a single data source. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Also, you are not copying the data into Power BI. Just you are going to create a connection. Just you are going to establishing a connection between the data source and the Power BI. You are not importing the data into Power BI. Right? Clear? And one more thing, the advantage of this connectivity mode is direct query mode. The advantage is there is no limitation for this data. See, there is no any restriction of the data. You can connect with unlimited size of data from the data source, right? From the data source. It's clear. From the data
Yes.
source, you can connect with unlimited data. It means you can work with unlimited of data size. No need to worry if you have unlimited of data. It means if you have huge data, you can prefer this direct query mode. Right? Why? Because see, there is a restriction as a 1 GB of data, and apart from that, the Power BI having one restriction, which is 1 GB of data only you can import into the Power BI whenever you are using that pro license or any free license. Right? Clear? You will see that the licenses also the different licenses are available for Power BI. Okay, there is some planning, there is some restrictions, there is some advantages and disadvantages, everything we will see that. Okay, and now, and one more thing, you cannot use multiple data source. We discussed it, right? You are unable to use multiple data sources at a time, and also it will not support all DAX functions, right? It will not support all DAX functions. All DAX functions you are unable to write in direct query mode. Example for that, time intelligent functions. So the time intelligent function is one of the DAX function, one of the type DAX function. So in the DAX, we are having some type of functions which are called date and time functions, text functions, right? Filter functions, logical functions, time intelligent functions, relationship functions. We are having some types of functions. We will see that. We will see that while we are discussing the DAX topic. We will see that.
Sir, which
Okay.
mode is more convenient? Direct query mode or
Hmm?
import mode?
It will be depends on your requirements.
Okay.
Okay, see for example, so we are having only 1 GB of data. No need to buy any license, right? No need to go for any license.
Hmm.
Directly you can import the data into Power BI, right? And you can work as of your wish. It means you can do anything whenever you import it. Whenever you're using that import mode, you can work with the data however you want. Why?
Hmm.
Because the data will be with Power BI. But here the data is not with Power BI. The data in data source only. It's
Okay.
clear.
And sir, for direct query mode, there is no license, right? I mean, not no. I mean, not any license required, right?
No need any
Direct query mode.
license.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Clear.
Yeah. Any doubts? Any other doubts?
For me, not yet. I mean, no, as
Yeah.
of now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, and one more thing, for the direct query mode, we can say that SQL Server. SQL Server. See, there is a SQL Server. There is a one of the data source available easily to anyone can understand easily. That's why I'm saying this every time. Okay, why? Because in the SQL Server there will be having the data. Okay, why? Because it can store the huge amount of sorry. See, the database can store huge amount of data, right? If you compare with Excel, the SQL database can store huge amount of data. Yes or no? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
So if I'm using that database SQL Server as my data source, okay. So if I need to connect with the data query mode, I can use this. If I'm using the data source SQL Server, I can go for data query mode. But it will be depends on your requirements. So what is if you want to go for data query mode, what are requirements you should be having? The data should be huge amount of
Single
data,
source.
right?
Hmm.
And one more
Huge
thing,
amount.
no need to import the data into Power BI,
Hmm.
right? You need to use only a single data
Connection.
source. I mean, either it is SQL or Excel or
Hmm.
MySQL or Azure, whatever it is,
Hmm. Yeah.
right? Whenever your data is in a single database, you can go for this. If there is unlimited of data, it means if there is a huge amount of data, you can go for this. And if you don't have any requirement with the help of time intelligent functions, every project will be having the requirement with these functions, time intelligent functions. Without having requirement with these functions, there will no any project. Okay, so what are the time intelligent function means? See, for example, there is a business. Give me a second. See, there is a business. See, the business is started at. I mean, the business is going on since 2016. Okay, up to now, right? Now, for example, the client wants to analyze the data in 2017 year, in the year of 2017, or else the clients wants to know what happened previous month or previous week or previous year to analyze the business, to improve the business. See, for example, in the last year, the same period, what happened? See, for example, there is some products. See, if you observe, some products will be having more sales in the particular season only. Yes or no? Give me one example for
Yes.
that. Can I say
Moisturizer.
umbrella?
Yes.
You can buy umbrella at rain season only and summer season only. So in rainy season and summer seasons, there will be having the lot of sales regarding that product only. Yes or no? So how the
Yes.
clients will be thinking is, so in the last year, in this season, what happened? In the season means what is the season? What is the time period for rainy season and summer season? What is time period for the rainy season? July, August, September. Yes or no? These 3 months of time period, they will be having the more sales regarding that particular product in a particular season. So what happened? How the sales are happened in the previous year, the same period. So now they need to analyze the data and then how the sales are happening compared to each and every year. So for example, the client will be asking, the business is going on. The clients will be asking, hey developer, what happened the past 10 days in my business? It means how the profit is there, how the sales is there, how the revenue is there. If I'm giving the any discount, once I given the discount, how the profit is there. For example, what is last festival you have seen?
Deepavali.
Deepavali. See, for the Deepavali, every business giving some discount, right? How many days ago the Deepavali festival has been done?
3 days. 2 days.
See, I'm asking general question only. Why you are unable to answer, guys?
3 days we can have, right?
Okay, fine. See, let's assume that as a 10th, right? Sorry. 10 days ago, right? See, for example, the client will be asking you what happened past 10 days. It means what happened for past 10 days means at the festival time, how I'm getting the sales and profit or the revenue. Why? Because I given some, please don't leave. I given some discount to them, right? I given some discount to them. So what happened? If I given the discount, how the sales are there, how the profit is there. Before giving the discount, after giving the discount, there is any improvement of the sales. So if they need to analyze the data like that, they should need some, you should need you to, sorry, you should use to time intelligent functions. The common requirements will be having to the business users. What happened last 1 year, what happened last 1 month, what happened past 30 days, what happened last 1 week. These all requirements should be in any project. But whenever you're going with direct query mode, you are unable to write the time intelligent function. Then how you can achieve your requirement? Yes or no? Then what you need to do? You need to choose import mode, right? You need to choose import mode. But if you want to choose import mode, your data should be less than 1 GB only. But my data having greater than 1 GB. What I have to do? I should go for some license. I need to purchase some license, which is pro license. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, everyone? Any
Yes,
doubts?
clear.
Yes. So that's all about for today, and I will give me 5 minutes. If you please wait 5 minutes, wait for 5 minutes. I will let you know how to install the Power BI.
Sir, I have one question. Can I ask now?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So, sir, like direct query mode, import mode can able to, I mean, import multiple source data at one time.
Yes, but diet query mode is not able to use that like that.
Yeah, direct query mode won't be able to use that, but I mean, the import mode can able to use that like at a time, multi connect with multiple sources and import the data
Yes, yes. We can get it data from the multiple data sources.
at one
Either the
time.
data is Excel. See, for example, you are having the data for 4 tables of data. Assume that
Okay.
one is date table, okay, one is
Mm-hmm.
product table, one is customer table, and one is okay, country table, okay, country table. It means city information. Okay, I'm having these 4 tables in 4 different data sources, right? For my
Okay.
project, I need every data table, but
Uh,
my client was stored every data table, each and every data table in a each and every data source. Either it is Excel. See, for example, it is in CSV, it is in Excel, okay, it is in SQL, it is in Azure, whatever it is, right? My client was stored the data in 4 data sources. It means 4 databases, but I need every data. Then what I need to do? I need to go for import mode. I need to go for import mode. Why? Because it is possible with import mode only. In direct query mode, you are unable to connect multiple data sources. You are able to connect with only single data source. Which data source you selected, the data source only you can work with that.
okay.
Is it
Thank you.
clear?
Clear. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, fine. So we have seen the direct query mode. We will see live connection mode. Okay, see, actually the live connection mode is parallel to direct query mode. Both are same. Okay, there is a variation. See, just we will see that. See I will let you know that. I will let you know this slide tomorrow session. Okay, don't worry. Just give me 5 minutes. Wait for 5 minutes. I will let you know how to import your Power BI. It is a 1 or 2 minutes. It will be only 1 or 2 minutes. Within 1 or 2 minutes, you can download it and you can install it easily. Okay, no need to worry about this. Okay, just you need to see the live connection mode. Okay, sorry, the live connection mode. See, the live connection mode, the data is connected directly to the source as of direct query mode. Yes or no? Yes or no? See, in the direct
Yes.
query mode also, we are directly connecting to the data source only. We are not importing the data into Power BI. Yes or no? Is it clear? And one more thing, there is no Power Query is available while you are working with live connection mode. Why? Because the data should be in servers. SQL Server analysis or a Power BI data set in services. It means it is a live data. See, the live data you cannot change. You cannot edit that. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? See, there is a live
Yes.
data. See, for example, there is a live data means the match is going on cricket, right? Assume that a cricket there is a cricket match. The live data is going on. Are you able to edit it?
No.
Only you are able to. Only you are able to say out or not out. That's it. You cannot change once the day. Once you got the runs 40, you cannot change that 40 runs as 35. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no, guys? So it means the live data you cannot edit. You cannot edit means you cannot work. You are unable to work with Power Query. That's clear. And one more thing, when we are discussing with import mode, you are able to write every DAX functions, right? Every DAX functions means why we need to go for DAX functions. With the help of the DAX functions, we can calculate columns, we can create a new measure, we can create calculated tables also. But it is not possible in live connection mode.
Then
Okay,
what we
you
can
got it.
do with this?
That's why I said that the import connectivity mode is everyone using. Why? Because with the help of import connectivity mode, everything will be possible. Everything. But only the restriction is 1 GB of the data. If you have more than 1 GB means you should go for pro license or any license. It will be depends on your requirements or your data size of your data. The size of your data. Is it clear?
Yes.
So these all are the connectivity modes are available in Power BI. Okay. So we have done that. We have done that. What are the connectivity modes are available? What are the rest of the components? How it will be working? Did you got any doubts here? I mean the components in the component. Just I given the some introduction about these components. While we are working practically, you can get 100% about that every component. Just I'm giving the basic theory thing here. But while we are working with Power BI practically, you should know this. You don't worry. Okay, fine. Without wasting of our time, we will let you know. I will let you know that. I will let you know that. So far, we have done this, right? Have we covered everything so far here? Working of the components and how it will be working. Every component, what it is, component, how it will be working. What is the source? What is source? What is data source? How to connect a data source? How to connect a data source with the help of the connectivity modes. What are the connectivity modes are available? Import mode, direct query mode, and live connection mode. What is import mode? What is direct query mode? We have seen that, right? And
Yes.
now the final thing is give me 2 minutes. I will complete it. Only 2 minutes. No need 2 minutes also, but I'm saying I'm giving some margin 2 minutes. Okay. So installation of the Power BI. Okay. How you can install your Power BI? See, if you guys are using everyone Windows 10 or 11, okay, Windows 10 or 11, okay, directly in your device you can go for Microsoft Store. What is that? Microsoft Store. You can go directly into Microsoft Store. So once you open this, you see straightforward installation. A straightforward installation, right? No need to worry. No need to worry to install the Power BI. Just it is an application. The Power BI desktop is an application. You need to search that Power BI desktop. Okay, you need to search that Power BI desktop. See, this is my Power BI desktop. Open it. See, actually, I have been installed. I have been installed. That's why it is showing that installed. If I didn't install means it is showing that here as get this app. Get this app. See, this is the Power BI application you need to download. See, the release date 2017, Microsoft Corporation in Microsoft stores. Okay, and approximately the size is 2.3 GB. Okay, and the category it is data business, data and analytics. The business of the data and analytics. It is used to analyze your data, which is business data, right? So far we discussed that, right? So please try to read everything here. What is the possibilities are, see, system requirements. If you need to download this, they are giving you some system requirement. So here, if you are having this mark, you are able to download it. No more. See what are the features are there available on PC, OS, Windows 10 version. Okay, and architecture. This is memory, how much you want. Processor, what is processor you need if you want to download. Graphic processor, no specified. It means minimum. So how much graphics processor you need. Please try to install this application for today. If anyone facing installation issue, please let me know tomorrow. Okay, I will try to solve that problem. Maybe I'm damn sure no one will face any issue. Why? Because there is nothing to download it, right?
Sir,
See, if I'm open, if
one news came from Microsoft. Sorry for the interruption.
yes, yes, please.
Like Power BI Windows app to be retired on December 31 to 23. So December 31 is the last time like Power BI desktop will available on the Microsoft store. So is there any issue or something? I mean,
No, no, no. See, actually, what will happen with the Microsoft is Power BI is, see, the Microsoft is updating every month of every end of the month. It will be updates. It will be give some updates with the Power BI. Not a particular month, December or November, every month. When the tool was launched into the market, after that, each and see, if you follow that, every month it will be giving some updates. Not only December, not only September, not only November. Every month it will be giving some updates, right?
yeah,
Is it clear? Is it your
but it
question?
won't be available on Microsoft store. I mean, is it available like outside from store or is there
Outside
anything?
also there, but the straightforward, the easy way of download and install, it is the Microsoft Store. You can get it in Google also. Okay, you can get it in Google also.
Okay.
Power BI. POWL. Okay. Power BI download for Windows 10. Now you can download it easily here also. Why? Because I opened it in uh, here only, right? See, you can download it. Microsoft Power BI. Open this Microsoft Power BI. See, it is asking that. You can download it. Power BI Builder it is. Okay. See, today please try to download with the help of Microstores. If anyone unable to download that, we will see that in another way. We are having two ways. We can download it in outsource also. From the Google also we can download it. Okay, right? Yes or no? Please try to install yourself. Okay. See, Microsoft Power BI Desktop download. Open it. See, this site is trying to open Microsoft stores when I'm trying to download it. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the downloading, about the installation of the Power BI. Today, try to download through this Microsoft stores. If you didn't get means, we will see that. We will see that. And also, I will give you how to install from the Google. Okay, I will give you one PDF. You don't worry. Okay, your mentor or your team, I mean, in the institute, in our institute, someone will be called you or someone will share the PDF also. You don't worry. Today, end of the day, you will receive that PDF. Try to download that. Okay, and when you are joining on Monday, you should come with Power BI Desktop. We will see that. Okay, and one more thing. Sorry for this. Once you install your Power BI, once you install your Power BI, how the Power BI will be looks like, we will see that. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It's almost done. Sorry for the extension for 10 minutes. We are going to complete it. We're going to ending the session. So for today, we are closing that free demo sessions. Okay, for 3 live demo sessions. Okay. If anyone having any doubts, you can ask me, or if you need, if you have any queries, please try to contact this number. They will try to. They will try to see. Please try to contact this person. Okay. They will try to solve your queries. Okay. So once you downloaded your Power BI, see the Power BI desktop. There is a Power BI desktop. There is a Power BI desktop. See, as I said, in Power BI, right? There is a Power Query. See how we can go for Power Query with the help of see whenever you selected the transform data, it will be directly open that Power Query in another window. See, directly I'm opening that Power Query. When I'm clicking on, when I'm selecting on transform the data, here we can do some transformation. See, please try to download for today and Monday who are joining with the Power BI desktop. I will try to explain each and every operations, what are the available, what is get data, how you can get the data. And as I said, there is a 90 plus data sources are available, right? The common data sources are is these are things. If I need to know the 90 plus data sources, see, these all are data sources. These all are data sources, right? See, XML, CSV file, Excel, PDFs, and SQL Server database, and also whatever. For example, I need MySQL. There is a MySQL database as a data source, right? Clear? If I need to go for any platforms, my Power platforms, Power BI data flow, data was, data flows, common data services. If I need to go for Azure data source, what are the servers are available? What is the where the clients are using the Azure data source? Everything. Okay, and online services. These are online services. These all are data sources, right? You don't worry. We will see that. We will see that also. So as I discussed, this is the report view, data view, right? It means the table view and then model view. Is it clear? When we discussed it just few minutes ago, while we are discussing with import mode. Is clear? Now, see, please try to download it, Power BI Desktop. On Monday, we will discuss everything in the Power BI Desktop. What we can do, how we can do, what are the things we discussed so far. We will do. We will see it in on Monday in Power BI Desktop on Monday. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Any doubts?
No, no.
See, this is the Power Query data. Here we can do some transformations and some extractions we can do. Okay. Adding columns we can do, extractions we can do, what are the extractions and the transformations we can do, everything we will see that. We will see that. See, actually I didn't start the practical sessions without without having knowledge of basic knowledge. If I directly opened this, how you know this Power Query is one of the component is available. Here we can do some transformation and extractions. How you know that? That's why I started with the basic concepts. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
See, as I said, see Power BI having the default visualizations, 30 plus default visuals, where we discussed it in features, right? Actually, totally 280 plus visuals are available. How it is possible to get the, for other visuals, the custom visuals, we can call this in Power BI. We will see. See, if I want to get more visuals, I can go for get more visuals. No need to write any single line of code as of Tableau. In Tableau, if you want to get more visuals, you need to go for write some coding. But here, no need to write any single line of code. Just you need to go for get more visuals. From there, you can get custom visuals and you can use here. Right? And this is a question and answer. Q and A. Right? This is a question and answer. Use this as the component. We discussed it also, right? Yes or no? See the data modeling, the model activities. In the model view, what we can do, we can write the calculated columns, new measures, new calculated tables. Calculation group also is there. Maybe it is updated last month or this month, right? See, there is a model. See, actually, before 1 month, it is not there. The model, 1 month or 2 months. Recently, it is updated. So the everything, see, the Power BI is very interesting tool, and it is very challenging tool to anyone, either you are IT background or non-IT background, whoever it is. See, the work with Power BI is very interesting, right? Clear everyone? That's all about for today. Any doubts?